Welcome to Silver Sprocket. We are a radical independent comic book shop located on Valencia Street in San Francisco, which has historically been a queer street and neighborhood and is now celebrated as one of the very longest stretches of completely independent businesses in the United States. We really love to spotlight artists who are generally underrepresented in your traditional comic book shops, from lots of queer creators, creators of color, and creators from different communities. So while you won't see any Marvel or DC on our shelves, you will see thousands of comics made by independent creators.
Our new arrivals and spotlight section. So this is going to showcase newly released comics, graphic novels, and zines. Over here we also have our gay stuff / queer section. This showcases sexualities and genders from like all across the board. Each book is also labeled with what representation is showcased in them.
And this is our current indie goat section with a sign made by Raul, one of our coworkers. All of the signage are made by our coworkers because we're all artists.
Welcome to our social justice section. We've got the Free Palestine movement. We've got authors who are Palestinian and also books about Palestine. We've got some prison abolition. Oh yeah, we got Black Panthers, Miss Davis over here, with banned books, things that are just really, really important that we need to focus on in this day and age.
So this is our sticker display. We have a lot of stickers that we make in-house. We work with a lot of artists that we publish as well to make these.
This whole section here is going to be our queer all ages section. We find it very important to find comics that a lot of children can find themselves in.
So we have kind of our younger reader stuff over on this wall, and it transitions into some early readers, younger teens. We just wanted an area in the store where parents knew they could bring their kids in and walk right up to something and find something really cool.
Talk about all cultural topics, internal and external to our well-being. Right over here, we have our Spanish section, books that have been adapted into Spanish, and also books that are originally in Spanish. Artists that don't just make work in Spanish, but bring that aspect of their lives, aspect of their history, to comics.
This is our horror and erotica section. We'll recognize Junji Ito. This one's very popular in our shop, along with a lot of local comics, and I actually made these two here. And this section here is going to be our zine section and art book and art comic section.
Here's our section about how to make comics, and for us, we really want to be a hub not just for reading and enjoying comics, but also empowering people to make their own comics and tell their own stories. We published this one called Making Comic Zines, but we've also got more comics from the greats like Linda Berry and Scott McCloud. We've got our cooking section, and cookbooks as comics make so much sense because they're just so visual. We've got prints all over the store showing amazing artwork by comic artists who have comics in the store. Here's a section, a bunch of the fantastic comics we've published over the years. This is your living room. Feel free to hang out and read anything you want. We've got a nice table with chairs as well as a couch in the back, and none of our books are trapped behind poly bags. You can literally take anything off the shelf and just read it, and we will not yell at you. Everything in the store is also available on our website for online mail order, and we ship worldwide. Over here is our mail order section in the back of the shop, and we've even designed our own custom tape.
So I'm going to take you to our basement where we do our wholesale fulfillment and distribution orders. Something that I really love as a comic book shop and a publisher is that we practice really great sustainability with when we're receiving tons and tons of boxes from other publishing houses, and then we get to reuse all those packing materials in boxes when we ship stuff out. So we're constantly recycling here.
I designed the window displays for Silver Sprocket. The main purpose of that is we are so proud of the books that we publish. You just really need to blow up a fun piece of the book, just give people a taste, and it just visually draws people in right into our shop and to find all the good comics that you can read. So one of the main parts of how we decorated the shop is really just to overwhelm your senses. It's an ADHD psychedelic candy store here, but the nice thing is we have things on wheels because we like to have a lot of incredible events here.
Comic readings or an art show or some of the artistic drawing nights.
This place is pretty special. I think it kind of reflects the world around us. It reflects the people that actually read comics these days.
So we're so proud of all the work that we put into the store.
Come hang out with us. If you've never read a comic before, this is the place to do it. We'll tell you exactly what to read.